Hey guys, thank you for joining me. Today's video is going to be about how you as a business owner can save $100K in taxes just by ensuring that you have solid bookkeeping within your business. So those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Donna and I am a CFO. We specialize in assisting childcare owners, assistant living owners, residential assistant living owners, independent living providers, as well as group home providers. We assist you guys with making sure that you are not paying more than your fair share in taxes to the IRS and that you're also increasing in your revenues annually. So going back to what today's video is going to be about, how you as a business owner can save $100K in taxes by just doing this one simple thing, implementing solid bookkeeping within your business, okay? So typically I get, well, Donna, I know that I'm supposed to be, as a business owner, I know that we're supposed to be having bookkeeping and things like that. And I get that, but tell me really and truly, what type of bookkeeping do I need to implement? What value does bookkeeping really bring to my business? So what bookkeeping is, just to give you guys just a very layman's term definition, bookkeeping is simply just keeping track of your income and expenses on a month-to-month basis, okay? It's keeping track of these expenses, it's reconciling these particular transactions either weekly or monthly. I typically like to say you don't want to reconcile less than a month, but anytime you can reconcile weekly, as long as you're reconciling at least monthly, you will be okay from the bookkeeping aspect, okay? I also get this question all the time. Well, Donna, I have several business bank accounts. I get my bank statements every month from the business. Wouldn't this be considered bookkeeping? The bank has a record. They're keeping up with my income. They're keeping up with, my deposits and expenses and things like that. So let's back up here for a second. Whenever you get your bank statement every single month, typically all you're going to see on your bank statement is, of course, your demographic information of the business, but you're also going to see all deposits for that particular month and all withdrawals, okay? That is not bookkeeping. That is just the bank letting you know the log of activity that has happened throughout that month for your business. It lets you know the deposits that were made for the business, and it's, not all deposits are considered income, okay? This is where bookkeeping comes into place, and the bank is not going to know that. They're just simply, again, giving you the log of all of your deposits that have happened between that particular month and all of your withdrawals that have happened. And again, all withdrawals are not expenses as well, okay? This is the importance of bookkeeping. Even though bank statements are a critical tool that we use to implement the bookkeeping, to, do the bookkeeping, bank statements is not the bookkeeping for the business, okay? So I just wanted to make sure that everyone was clear and understood in regards to that. So going back to the topic, how you as the business owner can save $100K in taxes by simply having a solid bookkeeping system in place. This is what it's going to look like. Bookkeeping is typically done, again, month to month, reconciled month to month. Bookkeeping does keep up with your expenses and your income on a month to month basis, but you have to reconcile against your bank statements. You have to reconcile against any loan statements, whether it be any commercial building loans, any auto loans, and things like that. Reconciliation has to take place in order to say that you have bookkeeping implemented into your business, okay? And the perfect thing about reconciliation with your income and expenses on a month-to-month basis is really going to let you know a very, very valuable thing about bookkeeping. You'll see if you don't have it. If you do not have bookkeeping, I can almost guarantee you do not know the financial health of your company, because that's one of the perks of having bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is always going to let you know the financial health or the financial non-health of your company, okay? Bookkeeping is going to generate these particular statements, such as the profit and loss statement, the balance sheet, and the statement of cash flows on a month-to-month basis. So therefore, you as the business owner, you're able to see how your business is doing financially. You're able to do a diagnostic of your business's financial health or the lack thereof, okay? This is why bookkeeping is so important. If you don't have bookkeeping, then of course you don't know the financial health of your business. You don't know if you're above water or if you're below water or if you're in the median. You just pretty much know that, hey, money's coming in, money's going out, and you just really have no knowledge of how the business is operating overall from a financial standpoint. Also, the beauty of bookkeeping is that the bookkeeping is going to help you save in taxes. I can almost guarantee you, if you do not have bookkeeping, then you're probably paying more than your fair share in taxes. The reason why bookkeeping will help you save in the tax department is because you're reconciling monthly. You're keeping track of all your transactions monthly. So therefore, you're tax planning monthly. You're able to know, okay, I can write off this, I can write off that, and you're able to see that month in, month out. Before you know it, 12 months has gone by, and guess what time it is? It is tax season. It's time to prepare your taxes for your business. And because you've had a solid bookkeeping system in place for that 12-month period, tax season is not something that you should be scared of. It's not something that you should, be frantic about, because you've kept up, you've reconciled your books all throughout the year. So therefore, your numbers are accurate. You've been tax planning throughout those 12 months. So when tax season comes, it's time to prepare your taxes. It's smooth sailing for you, okay? And you're not paying the IRS more than your fair share in taxes, okay? Again, I'm saying that when you have bookkeeping monthly, you're able to tax plan monthly. You're able to look at the different expenses that you're going to take monthly on your tax return. You're already able to see these things, but you're only able to see these things if you have monthly bookkeeping implemented, okay? Last but not least, another reason why bookkeeping is so very, very important is it keeps you in compliance with the IRS. In the case that your business has been audited, for those of you who have experienced an audit from the IRS or any type of state or local authoritative officials, you know how critical bookkeeping is, because they're going to pull your financial statements, just to make sure that your checks and balances are, everything is in place and everything's accurate and everything's accounted for, okay? So bookkeeping is very critical. It's very critical, especially when it comes to saving taxes, okay? Notice that I said that monthly bookkeeping is gonna basically kind of force you to do monthly tax planning, okay? So this is something that's very, very important. This is gonna help you save 100K in taxes. I've seen it year in, seen it year out. I've seen it also to where those businesses that do not have bookkeeping, how they're always paying more than their fair share in taxes, simply because, they kind of take bookkeeping lightly and say, I really don't need that. I'll just look at my bank statements. My bank statements tell me enough information in regards to, how my business is performing financially. But as I stated previously, the bank statement is just a simple journal log of, the deposits and withdrawals on a day-to-day basis. It's not going to tell you how your business is doing financially. From a bookkeeping standpoint, you're not going to know what your cash flows are. You're not going to know the equity, the liabilities of your business, because the bank's not worried about that. The bank's just worried about making sure that you have your statement so you can see what came in and what went out during that particular month. So bookkeeping is very important, not something that you should take lightly. And if this is you, if any of this sounds like you're that business owner who just, kind of put bookkeeping on the back burner, who was not consistently doing their bookkeeping month to month, because notice that as I'm speaking, I'll always say month to month bookkeeping, because bookkeeping has to be done consistently. You can't slack off. You can't start bookkeeping for the month of January and then come back to it for the month of May. Then, you don't know the financial performance of your business for February, March, and April, and you're behind. And you do it month to month so that you can effectively plan for future months, okay? So therefore, if this sounds like you, if you're that type of business owner, that childcare owner, that independent living provider, group home provider, and you feel like, I haven't been doing things that I should be doing in regards to my bookkeeping. I definitely want to save in taxes. I feel that, I owe a lot of money at the end of the tax year. I'm not for sure why. If any of these things sounds like you, or any other additional reasons that you may have, what we have now is called the Bookkeeping Banks Billions, because bookkeeping really does banks billions. If you're consistently doing your bookkeeping after time, consistently year after year, you will start to see that bookkeeping banks billions. And now we have our Bookkeeping Banks Billions course, and the link is going to be below this video. And you can do your bookkeeping yourself. The course is going to give you a workshop, and it's going to teach you how to do your own bookkeeping. Yes, it will. It will teach you how to do your own bookkeeping so that you never get behind on your bookkeeping, and you never ever have to experience again paying more than your fair share in taxes to the IRS. The Bookkeeping Banks Billions, not only is it going to give you, you're going to have a tax workshop where it explains to you how to do your own bookkeeping. You're also going to get the top 20 tax deductions checklist. So after you've done your bookkeeping, you're going to get a checklist of everything that you can write off to save even more money, even more thousands of dollars towards the end of the year when it's time to file your taxes. Okay, so this is very important. Again, the link is going to be below this video. Only if this is you, if you feel like, this is something I could definitely use, this is something that's going to definitely help me grow my business, this is for you. Go ahead and click the link. If you have any questions within the particular course, you'll have our information where you can reach out and we can definitely assist you. Again, thank you, and we will have more knowledge to come.